Welcome back to PSL Living. I'm Sarah Prohaska, your host, Public Information Officer for the City of Port St. Lucie. April is Autism Awareness Month, and we have two special guests here today to talk about autism awareness and what it means to them and to our community. I have Malcolm Harris-Gowdie. He is a local resident, and he's a representative of Autism Speaks, and he's joined with Aaron Murphy of our Parks and Recreation Department. Thank you so much for being with us. I really appreciate it, both of you.
Thanks for having me, Sarah.
No problem. So, Malcolm, tell us about yourself. How long have you lived in Port St. Lucie? And let's start with that.
Sarah, I've lived in Port St. Lucie since 2004.
Okay, and why? And how long? So you were born in New York, right?
Yes, I was born in New York. I was born in Brooklyn, and then I moved to Long Island, New York, Amityville, which is in Suffolk County.
Okay.
I went to a lot of schools there in New York. I went to Great Neck Road Elementary. I went to Susan E. Wiley, Duval Gardens.
Okay. And then you moved here, and you moved to Port St. Lucie in 2004, and
yes.
you went to Fort Pierce Central, right?
Yes, I went to the old Central on Edwards.
Okay. And
I graduated in 2007.
And right now you work at Martin Memorial, right?
St. Lucie Medical Center.
I'm sorry.
St. Lucie Medical Center on Tiffany and Hillmore.
Okay.
I work 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And I do housekeeping.
Okay, great. And can you tell us, I know you are very involved in Autism Speaks and Special Olympics and just trying to get the word out about autism awareness in our community. Can you tell us what April Autism Awareness Month means for you?
For me, sir, it means a lot of things. It means that it means I'd like to let people know that it's important that autism is the education, knowing what autism is, knowing the signs, because autism is the rate is increasing.
Okay.
I've done my research. Autism, it affects 1 in 68 children. In boys, it affects 1 in 42. In girls, it's 1 in 189.
Okay.
So those numbers are going up. Mm-hmm. There's no reason why it's going up. They don't know what causes it. Mm-hmm. They're looking for a reason, a cause, first of all, in order to find a cure. There's no cure for it, but there are things you can do to treat autism. Early prevention is key.
Okay. And that's a big part of Autism Speaks.
Yes.
I know that's a big part of their mission is getting help early on, very
Absolutely.
early from very young baby, really.
Absolutely, Sarah. And I'll say this too. I was diagnosed when I was 3.5.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't start talking until I was 4. Right. Then I was adopted, and my parents did not know that I had autism. The only way they knew that I had it was they noticed the behaviors I was displaying. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I used to rock in front of the TV.
Okay.
I would make sounds. Mm-hmm. My siblings would call me Gee Man. I used to clap my hands, like whenever there was noises, I would, it would just help me, it would just get me excited. Like if there was a sound, I would start clapping my hands going, Gee.
Okay.
And that's how I got the nickname G-Man.
Okay. Do they still call you that?
No, they don't.
No, that's
not anymore. They don't. I overcame a lot of obstacles.
Yes,
I overcame being bullied. Mm-hmm. I was teased a lot. I was called a lot of names. Mm-hmm. I was told I wasn't gonna live up to anything. My biological parents thought that I was deaf and dumb.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you really have, and look at you today. Your dream is to be a sportscaster, correct?
Yes, sir, that's right.
And you're you contacted us to ask us to help get the word out, so you're very involved.
I'm also a CBS 12 special correspondent. Basically, they have me doing interviews like the Marlins, the Mets. I interviewed the New York Mets last year for spring training. I talked to Curtis Granderson and their catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Wow.
I was honored at Marlins Park a couple years ago. I went to a Marlins game against the Padres, so they recognized me for autism awareness. I got to go in the press box and see the broadcast for the Marlins. I saw Tommy Hutton, who used to be the announcer used to be the color analyst for the Marlins. I saw Rich Waltz. I got a tour of the stadium. It was great.
So look how it's actually opened up worlds to you. I mean,
And
look how much
I even got a chance to go to Los Angeles to the ESPYs 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yes, I did.
That's exciting.
So I was interviewed by Channel 25. They came to my house and talked to me and talked to my parents. My parents said that I'm a joy to be around. I'm a social person.
Of course.
When my sister was the one that taught me how to talk. That's how I learned how to talk.
Okay.
And there's other things that my family taught me. Like my brother was the one that taught me how to write. So what my brother would do is they would tape my right hand.
Okay.
Because they wanted me to use my left because I have cerebral palsy also.
Okay.
So each time I tried to use my right, they would tap my hand, tell me, no, Malcolm, don't use your right, use your left, because they wanted me to strengthen it. And it worked.
Perfect. Look at that. That just shows what a loving home environment can do. I mean, it sounds like you had a lot of support from your parents and your brother and sister.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I did, Sarah. And without them adopting me, I mean, honestly, I would be in the foster care system still, and I'm just thankful that they adopted me and they took me in. They didn't have to take me in. They could have easily have adopted someone else.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it.
Well, that's I mean, what an encouraging story for anyone out there. Because look at you now. You're successful. You have a job. You're out there speaking on behalf of your cause. So, really, do you have a message that you have this opportunity to tell the people of Port St. Lucie? What's your message to them?
My message to the residents of Port St. Lucie, Sarah, is you can do anything you set your mind to. This is for everyone. It's not for people with disabilities, but you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. Don't let no one or anybody tell you you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you're not able to do this or that. You just gotta believe in yourself. You gotta have the right support system, and you just gotta surround yourself with positive people that are on the same mission as you. If you don't, because see, the difference with that is positive people, they'll lift you up. If you're with negative people, they'll tear you down.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you're with positive people. And that's my message for residents here in Port St. Lucie. Just surround yourself with positive people, and everything else will work itself out.
Perfect. Now, lots of positive people participate in the City of Port St. Lucie's special recreation programs.
Yes, and I mean, Malcolm is an example of the fascinating people that I get to meet every day that I do one of these programs. So just listening to your story, I mean, that's Curtis Granderson. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
His nickname is Granny Man.
There you
Granny
go.
Man. John Sterling actually, when Curtis Granderson played with the Yankees, and when Curtis Granderson hit a home run, John Sterling on WCBS radio. Whenever Curtis Granderson hit a home run, said the Granny Man can. Yes.
There you go. So you know what? You've got all the inside logo there. But our program, and I know you've participated in some of the program. You've gone to some of the dances,
yes,
right?
I've gone to some of the dances. The themes were a lot of fun. I know most of the athletes that go to these dances. I see them all the time at Special Olympics. Whenever we just love to have fun. We're a fun-loving group. Special Olympics is a great organization, and I would also like to encourage the residents out there in Port St. Lucie that if they don't have I would like to say to the residents out there too, participate in Special Olympics, because Special Olympics is a great organization. I've been involved in this since 2006. I was Athlete of the Year in 2010.
Wow.
So I do basketball, track and field, bowling, golf. We're looking for volunteers, looking for coaches. So residents, if you're listening, if you're watching this, and you're listening, and you're out there, come out and support Special Olympics. It's a great organization, and trust me, you'll see all these athletes when they give it their all. You're going to be amazed at what they can do.
Exactly. So, Aaron, some of the other so we do dances, and some of your Special Olympics friends and you have participated in the dances. You also do fitness classes, right?
We do a fun and fit program.
Fun and fit,
and what it is, it's 45 minutes of like structured physical activity. We do yoga, we do pickleball, we do racquetball, basketball, and then we do 45 minutes of social activity in the game room at the Civic Center.
Okay.
So that's where they get the fun and the fit.
And how often do you do that?
It's once a month. It's
Okay.
the second Wednesday of the month.
Okay. And if people out there want to get more information, is there a phone number they can call?
They can call the recreation desk at the Civic Center. It's 772-807-4499.
Okay, and I know next week, hopefully this will air in time, we have another dance coming up. Which dance do we have?
We have, and actually it's a new theme this time. I'm kind of trying something out. We're going to do a country western dance.
Ooh, that'll be
and
fun.
I have
You better get
Yeah.
your boots on.
One of my Special Olympic friends, she told me about it yesterday. I talked to her, and she was telling me about the dance. I'm like, she was asking me, "Are you coming to the dance next week?" I said, look, it's only Monday. I mean, you gotta, it's kind of too early for me to say, if I'm going to be there next week, because,
That's a long time.
things may change. Things might happen. I might have something that I have, that's going on. So. You never know. So I mean, I told her yesterday, it's only Monday. So so wait till about Thursday or Friday or Saturday, and let me see my schedule and see if I can fit it in there.
See if you're free.
Yeah.
All right. But it is Wednesday, correct?
Yes.
Wednesday, what's the date?
the 26th.
The 26th.
And it's at the community center.
The community. And do people have to pre-register?
No. You
Okay.
can come in that day. We're hoping to have some line dancing teachers and, light snacks and just, have a rootin' tootin' good time.
I need
That will be fun.
I need boots and I need a
your
cowboy
hat.
Yeah, I need a cowboy hat.
So that's your assignment for the weekend. Go get some boots and a cowboy hat. So maybe you'll be free on Wednesday.
Actually, I am free Wednesday, so sure, I'm definitely gonna go on Wednesday. I've never been. It's been a long time since I last been to a dance, and every single Special Olympic friend of mine, has been asking me to come on out, and I'm gonna go Wednesday. I mean, it'd be a lot of fun, and just seeing a lot of faces that I see, in the sports that I do, like golf, for example, and actually, believe it or not, I've gone to nationals in golf for Special Olympics twice, and I got a gold and I got a silver medal in both appearances. I got to play at PGA golf club in St. Lucie West.
Wow!
So I was a hometown kid basically, and I also got the news. The news was there. I was interviewed by Golf Digest magazine. Yeah.
Wow, you're very. Yes, very.
You're putting me to shame over here.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, ESPN and Golf Digest. You're all over the place. That is fantastic. Well, I thank you both for coming on. Erin, can you give us the phone number one more time?
It's 772-807-4499.
Because there are many programs offered that residents might not know of. So,
Right.
and you do it every week, once a month. Once a month, you said, right?
It's every other month.
Every other month.
Yep.
Okay. And then the dances are periodic, right? Seasonal kind of. So keep an eye out for those. Yep. All right. Well, I really appreciate it. Your story is so inspiring, Malcolm. Thank you for coming on. It's heartening to hear your story.
Yeah, and Sarah, and also too, I would say that that anybody that I would like to say also the families out there that have individuals on the spectrum, and there's hope, and I'm a living proof and example of that because what I went through, it was not easy. I had a lot of people ask me questions on a daily basis, like why do I walk the way I walk, why do I talk the way I talk, and stuff like that, because and there's just too many people out there sometimes, that I also would like to say too that people need to look at us for our strengths and not look at us because of our weaknesses, because we all have weaknesses, we all have flaws. But if you give us an opportunity to show the community what we can do, don't put us down, because we're special, we're unique, and we can make a difference. And also too, I'd like to also say too, parents and families that have children with disabilities. There's hope out there. You just gotta love your children for who they are with disabilities. You know, even though they have challenges, you gotta love who they are. You know, you gotta don't treat them like a regular person. You know, and you gotta give them space, because if you crowd their space, they'll get at you for that. They'll say, "You're crowding my space. You know, I don't want you in my space." You know. So you gotta give them space. Mm-hmm. You gotta allow them to be in their own skin. Because if you don't allow them to be in their own skin, you know,
and love them for who they are, right?
Yep, accept them.
Yeah,
it's all about acceptance and inclusion.
Exactly. Well, I really appreciate that's such a good message to get out there, and I thank you for coming on today, Malcolm. Really.
Thanks, Sarah. My pleasure.
And we'll see you at the dance.
Yes.
Next week.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Erin.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after these messages.